All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To Hunt, 180! Hey, Ringo, 48!
I'm coming!
Hey, Flicker!
Tighten up!
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
That's it, baby.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To Hunt, 180!
Check 53.
Lucky 50!
Bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Watch out!
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Get him, boy.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
To Hunt, 180! 300!
Check 53's Mike. Here we go.
Quaker Omaha! Protein spill!
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Ringo!
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, to Hunt!
On second and 12, Cousins. That's caught. It's Jarius Wright. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Brings up third down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And an alley run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Come to my world.
First carry in the league here for David Montgomery, the man out of Iowa State. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Third and 8.
To Hunt, 180!
Mike 50. No chance.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
On first down, Darnold. Catch made by Slayton. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And this matchup, an important one for Week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat. These two teams have met twice a year since 1936. 168 meetings overall. And the Redskins lead the series, but the Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington Redskins. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Za'Darius Smith able to run him down for a loss of a yard. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
53, check 53. In your face. 180, under crush. Motion. 180.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Black.
Following the interception, Cousins airing it out deep for Smith. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, 50 yards. As his guys were able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first NFL catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Switch. Check. Crunch.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. Complete. It's Henry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 58, boys. 50. Red 80. Watch the run.
Here's Darnold. That's complete to Slayton. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Slayton with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Black. Buzz. Wait,
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Our score after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
Not today, you are. Not today. Good routes here. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the slant. Mike's 50. Mike's smooth. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's Cousins. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
What we got? He's coming. We got double up. Check. Lucky.
They keep it with Henry on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Darnold. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
First down carry for Henry. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
You don't want no problem from me.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check three, check three, check three.
Under 10, under 10, 10. No, off.
Check.
Going jet sweep, here's Campbell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
58, the money. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
We're going to sign. Mike, 58, right there. Check. Shift.
6 guard, check 6 guard.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike, 53. 50.
Now Darnold on third and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Come on now, let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Where is he?
53 is the mic.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Lucky 48. 6'6", bullet high.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got wide.
Yellow.
53 is the mic.
Hey, exit.
53. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Check. 50.
On third down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. This is taken at the 23. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. A first scoring update now from Carolina. And that lead there for the Rams has extended. They just scored again. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here.
We're going to start.
58. 58 for Mike. Ready? Larry.
On first down, it's Darnold. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Go.
Ready? Here we go.
58 to Mike. I got you, boy. I got you.
Hey, Delta.
58, right over there. Yeah.
My son.
Right there.
On first and 10, Darnold. And he slings one that's incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Nice, sweetheart.
Darnold. He gets it here to Peak. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Go 58 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. You. 50.
Ready?
58 to Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Baby.
Darnold on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
58 to Mike.
Darnold on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Redskins.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Haywood!
Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
The hood! Where's that?
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
51 wants the mic. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Deuce, deuce, deuce. No, lady. Shift, shift.
Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
This is Scarborough. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty. Shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Just like that.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Campbell. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
53 is the mic.
Red 80. 25. Check 25.
3rd and 2, Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for... And look at this, it's a fake. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustments. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up here on 3rd down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Sponge. No, lady. Go. Check. Check out.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Anthony Harris on the tackle. Second and 5 now. Darnold. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Going jet sweep, here's Campbell.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
And the Redskin first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Slam.
They run. This is Scarborough. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through three quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 39-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine.
Cousins. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, we got right. We got right.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
50, Mike 50, huh? All day, baby. All day, baby.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Cousins. Bryant has it. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Watch the slats.
Watch twist.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check.
Hey, lady.
Check. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Hey, orbit.
Let's put him on the button.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. Check.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now a carry here for their fullback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Well, now they'll try the end around. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We're going to start.
Mike 51. Kermit. Out.
it, then quickly brought down. Kyle Van Noy, the Pats' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop.
Brings up third down.
The Redskins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
He's coming, double up. Wide, get wide. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Derrick Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Stop your whining.
Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Cousins rolling to his left. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Motion.
Now Darnold. Goes underneath for Henry. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
Silver. Kill. Red 80.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. And this is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Redskins on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Darnold. It's caught. Smith. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
I'm going to come back to you.
Go red, 80.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Back.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All day.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Shift. Undercrunch.
Watch the edge.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
53, Mike.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let him know. Switch.
Oh, 80. Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Crunch. Check 37.
Here's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Philly. 65 yards. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Washington, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for